One of the critical elements for the whole Gen 6 environment is the ability to measure. So one of the rules I've learned for IT over the last 30 plus years is if you can't measure, you can't manage. It's like driving blind. You don't know if you should accelerate, hit the brakes, turn left, turn right. You need to know what's going on around you. You need to be able to see. You need visibility. And it can't just be sampling, right? So other mechanisms that are available in the market sample, right? They open the door and look out into the hallway every few minutes and see what the traffic is like in the hallway, and then they close the door again, right? And that's one use case, but it's not really sufficient. When you get into these extremely high performance, extremely high reliability, right, production environments, you need to know what's going on, right? It's critical that you be able to measure and manage, right? So we actually built into this technology something called IO Insight, which gives us visibility into the switches through the ASICs. We've already built huge numbers of counters into the ASICs, so we actually have the ability, without interrupting the traffic flow, without causing any impact, without causing any latency, the ability to measure every single frame as it crosses the switch. There is nothing in the market that does this. In fact, when you turn on the latency bottleneck detection, right, fabric performance impact monitor in the environment, we measure latency on every port in the fabric every 2.5 microseconds, right? 400,000 times a second, we're measuring latency on every port in the fabric. There is nothing else that does this. And when we spot the problem children, we can report them. And it's the integration that we've done with things like VMware's vRealize suite, right, that lets us put that back up there and say, hey, here you go, you know, Mr. vCenter admin, here's your problem child, right? Or if you need to answer a question for the application owner, here's the response to how is my application running? Because you need that visibility. You need not just the performance, but the ability to measure it and manage it, right? Allocate it. And that's critical, and that's built into the Gen 6 platforms.